I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today we are doing a reading for Pluto moving into Aquarius. Pluto and the Sun are conjunct in Capricorn, and they will be in Aquarius tomorrow together. The Sun will be slightly ahead, but they will be together. So, are you ready? Are you ready for huge change coming into your life? Because we feel like major change suddenly, unexpectedly happening. Yeah. So you're going to really feel that on an emotional level, Ricky, because sometimes if you're having that, that Aquarius with that moon, sometimes you can have some being a little detached, but we feel like it's going to take it to it's definitely going to be a positive change. It's been, how have things been in your life since 2008? That is how long Pluto has been in Capricorn. And later in the year, it's going to go back into Capricorn for 10 weeks. And then for the next 19 years, it's going to be in Aquarius. So huge change. Aquarius is about the collective. It is, Uranus. It is also the star card. It is, are you ready? Yes, like I was talking to my daughter who's in Florida the other day, and then she says, we're going to come see you today. So yesterday they got here, like boom, out of the blue, completely unexpected, but a blessing. And we're enjoying it. So if you hear a little noise, that's my granddaughter's here with my daughter. My only one. So pure positive energy and a blessing to me. But that was a huge unexpected change. My North Node is in Aquarius. So yeah, are you ready for your life change? Like Celia had me change my hair to purple. We were okay, we're doing something different, change. So actually I did the purple, and then we decided I just like the purple on top, and my daughter's I had told her a couple of days ago, funnily, I was like, I think I want my bottom back blonde. And she's like, Mom, really? And I was like, yeah, really. I said, the next time I see you. And then she said something. I said, well, I was hoping it was going to be soon. And then literally the next day, she's like, I'm going to come up for a couple of, for a week, 10 days. So totally a blessing. So a huge, unexpected good change coming. So now look at where you have Aquarius in your chart. Look at where, which house that's in. Look at what house Pluto's in. Look what you have there. And it'll kind of give you a little where is it going to change? For me, my North Node's there. That's my mission. So I will just say this week, Dave and I both became Reiki masters. So that is a huge change. Ricky, do you know your birth time? And while we were just shuffling, the Strength card wanted to jump out, and we're going to say we are having a full moon in Leo, the Strength card, on the 25th. And Leo is, that is in opposition to the Pluto and the Sun being right there. So just know that this is going to be Leo likes to be seen. They want to be heard. I'm, this is what I believe. So you may get an opportunity to say what you want, what you believe, stand up for yourself. Where is Leo also? If you know your birth time, you can, if you send your birth date and time and location to me, Dave and I will pull a chart and can help you with some guidance. We are going to do a general reading, Ricky, and then we will get to a question for you. But so you said you were actually talking, that's what we were wanting to talk about tonight. What is going to happen with this change in Pluto? Because it is huge. It is going to change your life. She told me my career is going to go in a completely different, it's also in my description on my, all of my videos is my email. So we are going to see what else. The cards are definitely wanting to talk today. So we get the Angel of Strength and the card of Contract. So this is about clearing karma, clearing soul contracts, what in your life is not serving you anymore. The underlying energy is the journey card. So where is this journey trying to take you? Are you open to it being somewhere brand new? Because you do have a contract. I tapped it and it went flying. A contract. So know that energy. She said, "Oh, it's going to work today, so we might as well see if we can get fireworks! Yay!" Just know, big change is coming. That's going to be a great thing on your journey. So just be open to any. It's a FaceTime gesture thing that they do. Like, I can do fireworks, or you can do the peace sign and it does something else. Oh, puts balloons up, or isn't that neat? Anyway, so technology is going to really, Aquarius is also about that technology stuff. Technology is going to make huge leaps and bounds in the next 20 years. Like, we know AI is already becoming so important. Oh, how about this one, Ricky? We love that one. We do that and say, we're sending you some love. So current energy for this Pluto moving into Aquarius and being conjunct with the sun, it's the last time it's going to be conjunct in, they're in Capricorn for, I think it's 260 years or something. So this is, the last time those two are going to be conjunct right there. Just so you know. So the current energy is the Nine of Cups. That is personal wish fulfillment. It can also be about self-indulgence. So we're going to see that's crossed by the Seven of Wands. What are you having to, put boundaries up for, for your own personal happiness? Are you doing that? Are you having the strength to put up your own personal boundaries? The underlying energy is the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is definitely about what are you, what is holding you back? Are you letting the worry about somebody's judgment of what you're going to do hold you back? You know what? I could have had judgment, but apparently it wants to. I could have had judgment, but instead, I took the leap and became a Reiki master this week because the healing part is definitely part of my path. I've been level 2 for 5 years. So what was holding me back? Myself. You know what? This week was the week to do it. The past energy is the King of Cups, which is about, finding that masculine side of yourself and being able to balance, we all have masculine and feminine with us. And it's about, that masculine energy, because a lot of times the feminine is carrying the masculine energy. And as you're doing that, you have to figure out how to balance your emotion, or about balancing your emotions about a person from the past. Pluto in Aquarius can definitely be about being more detached from a situation. It can also be about, being greater service to the community as part of what's going on. And the headspace is the Ace of Wands, a brand new opportunity coming in. Like, the immediate future is the High Priestess, which is about gaining that inner higher knowledge. Dave was just telling me before we started, since Pluto and the sun are together right there in like the last minute of my mouse isn't working. In the last minute of Capricorn, you know what? The Schumann resonance changed. That's a different vibration on the planet. So Pluto moving is going to majorly change things in a more harmonious way. We're going to have to come from our heart and be willing to extend a hand to anyone that needs to be more of service to the community. For that healing, how other people see you is the Four of Swords. And you know what? You are the healer. You're a light worker. You're here to be on this path, to lead, on this mission, to gain your knowledge, to be on the journey, to be in that place. It is part of your soul contract. Are you ready to walk away from the shit that's not serving you? Because literally, Uranus is the tower. That's Aquarius. That's blowing shit up. And you're getting the death card and the tower together. So change is coming. Don't be afraid to walk away from anything not serving you. Because if you have a relationship and it's not serving you, you're not having reciprocity, pull your energy back. Go silent, work on yourself. It would so serve you. And she said, look, there is the tower. As the the outcome card, we are ready for huge change. Systems that have been in place for hundreds of years are changing. There's going to be a lot of chaos and conflict with that Five of Wands. And then we get the Three of Wands, which is where you have to decide where is your personal, what do you want? And then the Eight of Swords, which is don't let nobody get into your bubble of energy. Protect yourself. Know that those are just thoughts. Most of them are caused from the ego. And it's definitely time to let that go. We get the Strength card once again, and then the Chariot, which is about moving forward. Are you ready to move forward in a brand new way from this situation? Because definitely now is the time with this change of Pluto moving into Aquarius. And we are going to get the first card out from my Celia deck is Take Some Time to Be. A break is needed. Give Source some time to work on it. And the card of Be Confident, Smile, Shine Your Light. There's only one you, and that's for sure. And then Creativity Spark definitely goes with that Ace of Wands. What do you want to manifest? What do you want to bring in? What do you want to change in your life? Because you know what? Any change that happens has to personally come from within, change of you. Are you ready to make a change with you? Are you ready to meditate more? Are you ready to release toxic energy, things that aren't serving you, things that are draining your energy? Are you ready to walk away from that kind of stuff? Because it's definitely calling to do that at this time. So, anyway, feel very long-winded with all that. And Ricky, can we get your question now? And thank you, Dave, for moderating. Celia says we won't be on long. Okay. Alita, hello. How are you? Welcome. Can we get some cards for you today? Dave, I broke my mouse, by the way. Are you ready for a major change? Because change is coming with this. Yes. If you would like. If not, we're going to absolutely. We were doing a little energy update on Pluto moving into Aquarius, and then we were going to pull cards for a few people before we go. We're not going to be here long. Just wanted to give that update on the current energy and to let everyone know, hold on to your hats. It's changing quick. Okay, we will see what the cards have to say. Are you working on your balance? Because you get the yin yang card, which is definitely about, finding your balance. Being in balance. Balancing that masculine and feminine energy. Because in the past, it looks like maybe it was all tied up. Or if it's currently all tied up, just know that with balance in it, you can, it's the door to spirit. It's time to, call in. Are you meditating? First question. Are you meditating? Um, that will definitely help get you grounded and help bring you into balance. Do you have like a regular practice? Um, and this feels like that Eight of Swords. So sometimes in that Eight of Swords, we think, negative things are happening because there is change, but no, with that change, it's going to bring a happier, higher energy with, and then under that is actually the Angel of Balance. So help bring, are you trying to bring balance into your life? If you have you been stuck? Because that tied up card, she's like, okay, I'm just kind of sitting here waiting. Can somebody help me? Because no, you got the Tower. Changes happening now. Like Pluto is moving into Aquarius, like in the next 24 hours, if it hasn't already. It's the 20th, 21st, 20th. They were conjunct, which is today. And tomorrow they both move into Aquarius. And it's going to be there for 19 years. So be ready for huge like change. And we feel like you're going to get communication about it quickly because that's the Page of Wands, and that's like a message of new inspiration, a new opportunity coming towards you, and the Knight of Wands. So if you get that opportunity, jump at it. It's going to help relieve a lot of burden that you've been holding on to. Are you getting awoken in the middle of the night? I'll say in this card, it has 9 birds. 8 of them are black and 1 of them's white. My guide, Celia, is that little white bird for me. She's that angel voice talking to me. So if you're getting awoken in the middle of the night between 2 and 5, a lot of times that's about the spiritual path and awakening. And it's because that's when the veil is the thinnest and they can try to get a message to you. So we feel like you're probably getting woken up. If you get woken up, wake up and say, what, is there a message for me? Sometimes you can do some automatic writing or something and see if there's a message that wants to come through. Cecilia's like really strong on that, like message right there. No, like, especially because the moon's underneath. So do you have any other spiritual gifts you're working on? Because with this new moon in the new moon in Leo, full moon in Leo, full moon in Leo is happening in a couple of days. Wake up and ask them what they want. Like your guides are trying to talk to you. Like your guides are just trying to talk to you. Like Celia's my guide. Like we've made our own. And we'll get you a Celia card because it is about doing some healing. And the underlying energy is the moon, which is Cancer energy. It is sometimes about doing that deep dive into some healing. Oh yeah, and we get the cycles of the moon and the sun activation. So, which is masculine, feminine energy. Are you balancing that? And be open to the new thing coming with this tower. Something new is going to come. If you aren't having any, oh yeah, they're definitely like it. If you do cards, get up and do your cards and ask. Like I'll get up and so you'll wake me up. I'm like, I've learned to just come in here and she'll guide me which deck to get. And I'm like, okay, what message do I need? And she'll put it down. And lately I've gotten to where when it comes out, I like write down a little bit and then she'll tell me where the pattern is. Like she's trying to give me a message. Like she's waking me up and she does all that to give me a reference point. So I can tell somebody else that's trying to open something up for themselves. So something's trying to open up. We feel like we're very clairaudient, so we are clairvoyant, but way more clairaudient with Celia giving the message. But like definitely they're just trying to talk to you and it's like they're like, hey, and you're just like, I'm over here, da da da, I can't hear you, but they're trying to tell you how to move forward. So if you have any spiritual gifts, ask them and they are definitely going to help you open it up. Hi, Cat Goddess. How are you doing today? shuffle and then we will. You are very welcome. And we hope you have, you said you were new here, so we hope you subscribed and liked, and you can hit that bell and get notified. We do, Celia's always given great advice and guidance. I channel her, so any advice I give is contributed 100% to her. We have learned. Cat Goddess, are you ready for change? We came on to do the video, because Pluto is moving into Aquarius tomorrow. It's conjunct with the sun today, and tomorrow they both go into Aquarius, Pluto a couple hours after the sun. But like, change is coming. Like, okay. So, me as well. It was. Hope to see you again. And Cat Goddess, would you what does Spirit want me to know right now? We're going to get you one from the Spirit deck, but she told me to use the Cosmic Journey, I believe it is, first. So, like, we had huge change happen to us. Like, out of the blue, my daughter came to visit, like, totally unexpected, like, right on, like, yesterday. Like, could it be more of a blessing? Like, huge change. Pluto is the death card. Aquarius is the star. So huge healing going to go on. But you know what? It's also Uranus. So that's about transformation and change. And are you ready for that? So you decided to wake up, or why else did you draw me? And deliver your greatest gift to the world. So Cat Goddess, are you sharing your gift? And then your lighthouse guides you home to the stars. So you're definitely being guided at this time. Are you being stubborn? What is your do I have a favorite? I really like those energy cards, but me and Celia made a deck actually. So I call them my Celia deck. I have a favorite tarot, which is the Light Seers, I will say. I have so many oracle that I just love. It's hard. This is the only copy of it. Me and Celia made it, and we've done a little modification to it. The only one in print. So I call it my Celia deck, which is just all of her messages she's given me. She gives a lot of processes and guidance. So now that you've been on my channel, other things will pop up. And if something piques your interest on the title, check it out, because there's probably a message there for you. And if you stick around, we'll get you a Celia deck as soon as we're done with Cat Goddess. And I would have to say those energies or the Sacred Traveler are my favorite oracle. It's funny because the Sacred Traveler I have, but Dave reads it, my husband, usually when we do stuff. Otherwise, I don't know. It's one of my favorites, but I save it for him. Kind of a strange thing because I have my own deck. Like we sat at the computer and designed the deck. Like the day she decided we were going to do it, like I meditated and I got one or two cards one day, and then I meditated again and I got like 2, 3, or 3, 4, and 5. And then the next time I got the rest of the deck. Like she was like ready to go. Cat Goddess, transformation coming, because there is Pluto. The Fool's on the bottom, and we get the King of Cups, so we like him, and the Ace of Swords, which is new clarity. Are you and like there's a staircase there, so it feels like you're going up on your journey. The Fool is there, the Six of Wands is there, the Page of Cups is there. And have you been healing your heart? Because a lot of times that Page of Cups for me is that heart chakra activation, and the Seven of Pentacles is that self-nurturing. So know that that work you're doing with that self-nurturing is going to bring this new change in. If you're trying to bring in a person, which I feel like you are, it's going to be very reciprocal, a different kind of relationship than you did before. But just know, once you get in that relationship, you're going to have to shine your light even brighter, because the next card is the Starseed. So, and then she said, look, the bottom card's prosperity, but we're gonna get you a card that got it, which is freedom. So what are you balancing your energy, and you get the card of freedom, which for me, it's that heart. Are you blocking yourself in love? Like, I was having a problem with finding that committed, perfect relationship. And you know what? The common denominator was me. So I had to look at, what is my pattern? Where do I feel about commitment? Have I had a bad, I was married 19 years. So had I had a bad relationship that had caused me, to be scorned or have any kind of negative relationship? Because if you're not, if you have a belief, you're going to attract that back to you. So look at where your beliefs is, are with the relationship, do some automatic writing, or what are my beliefs, and take some time. Like recently I had something going on, and then like Celia told me, I had a perceived thought that was not correct. I had a belief that did not serve me and that was not true. And she pointed it out, and it was like, that was really blocking something for me. And as soon as I got like the awareness of it, I'm like, I'm doing that to myself. Like, I'm doing it. Like, and I was doing it with love. Like, I did a focus wheel, which is changing how I felt about it. Awesome. Like, totally, like this Pluto moving into Aquarius is going to be like totally different. Like, my daughter came, and she's been in Florida about 10 months. And honestly, I had a realization that we had lived here, and then with my first husband, and then I moved away. And then, you know what? After 10 months, something happened, and we came back, and my daughter came in. You know what I told her? I said, promise me you're not going to stay. We did that. And we live where it's cold, and she's living in sunny Florida. It's 70 something there, when she gets back. So, yeah, because it's time that Pluto is moving into Aquarius. It's a very healing energy, but it's also like the Tower. So Pluto, Death card, and the Tower, like, together. And also Chiron and the North Node are 4-degree orbit and getting closer every day. So know that your Chiron, your wounded healer, and your North Node, mission in life, are activating each other. So if you're not doing healing your Chiron, it's really highlighting through your North Node. So look at your chart and see where like Pluto is. Look where, Aquarius is. Where are those, which house are those in your chart? You're really going to be affected in that part of your life. But like, Pluto was in Capricorn since 2008. It's going to be in Aquarius 19 years. So huge change coming, huge innovation. Just wait. At some point, Cat Goddess, you know what? I can read Dave's mind. And at some point, we're all going to get to that. Like, it freaks him out sometimes, just to be honest. But at some point, we're all going to get to that telepathy, like completely, like. But Dave and I share Celia, so like, he'll like, how do you know that? And I'm like, Celia. Like a while ago, he was looking for something, and I just like literally, he asked, and Celia told me where it was. So I told him, and he's like, thank you. And I said, thanks, Celia, not me. Like, but just know that is coming for everybody. The more meditation and in alignment you can be, the better. And I have, my intention is, if I'm in alignment, my higher self is flowing through me. So when I'm in alignment, Celia is right here with us in just everyday general things. So Alita, we are going to get you a card from my Celia deck. Oh, how's your karma? How's your family karma? Because that's what you got. And first you get the card of lean back, which is give them some space to miss you. So whoever is making you not feel good about you, pull it back. If somebody has pulled their energy back and you lean in, you know what that makes them do? Pull it back. So you pull back instead. I feel like this is something you don't do, so try it. You would be surprised if you're in a relationship or you're doing something with somebody and you pull your energy back, they feel it, like, shockingly. And because we feel it's part of your family karma being an overgiver, because the next card is the card of family karma, which is generational karma and ancestral karma. So like, how are relationships with your parents, your siblings, your extended family? How was it for, do you know about generations before you? And then you get the card for me of spirals of life, which is learning the life lessons and healing the cycles and patterns. So healing the karma. So that would probably be why you found me today. And then you get the card of divine timing, which is let go of control, give source some time to work on it. But so you want to talk about your karma. Normally it's love or money. Pretty much two things. And thank you for joining us, Cat Goddess. Have a wonderful evening. Well, we sign contracts before we come in to be born into a certain family to, work on certain things. Like, one of the things in your chart, the key symbol is called Chiron. It's what my guide Celia says is very important. As you heal that, it helps you work towards your North Node, which is your mission in this life. A lot of times your karma is tied to which house it is in your birth chart. To find your natal chart, you need your location, your time, and the date. And if you know that and you don't want to or know how to pull your chart or would like some help with it, you can send an email to me and we can always help. Because which house your Saturn is in is like which area of your life is affected mostly through your karma. And you have to also look at the natural, what do you have in your 10th house? Because that's Capricorn and that's ruled by Saturn. So you kind of have to look at where is Saturn? What do you have in your 10th house as well? And then like, what are some cycles and patterns of your family? Like, how do they do money? How do they do love? Like your parents, your siblings, extended family. Yeah. To really deep dive in, you got to know like your location, and the time is like pretty important. But we feel like you may find that out in divine timing. To find that out. But part of finding this all out might be part of the karma of it all. And as Pisces is that mystical stuff, a lot of times it is yeah, like, completely understand that. So welcome to the channel. I do a live most days during the week in the daytime. So if you hit that little bell, it'll notify you when I'm doing a live. And Celia's always like, my mission, my North Node is like Aquarius in my second house, which is second house is also about community and that. So I'm supposed to help with the greater good of the second house, knowing your self-worth. Like Celia's like, you have to love yourself. Like the more you love and value yourself, the more other people do that, because everybody really is a mirror back to you of how you feel about yourself and them. Um, so I know that is a ton of information. So come back again. And have a good evening. Anybody else that would like a message, please just let us know you're here. And well, then definitely come back, because Celia is always up for, giving guidance. And she has a way where you can look at your Chiron and work at it from a different angle than normal astrology does. If you don't know your time, she has another way that we're not going to get into now. But come back again and ask me, and we'll, if we have time, go into it.